is taking a quilt before it's bound, when you just have it layered and quilted, and cutting it to the exact size you want so that the quilt is square. Many times in quilt making, they're not, because you've got fabric that shifts, you got 1/4 inch seams that get wonky, you get ironing issues. And so one way to get that quilt square is to make it true before you bind it. Now, are all quilts, can you do all quilts squaring up? No. So for example, this is a quilt of mine that has points that go to the edge right here. You can't just go square this up because you will chop off those points. Don't do that. So in the case of this, if the quilt ends up a little funky, you bind it, you wash it, and then you block it. That's a whole nother subject matter. For squaring up a quilt, you might want to consider this because there are no defined edges on it. So I can make it exactly the size I want it. But you will do this before you bind it. When you have the 3 layers that are raw, you're going to cut it to the exact finished size you want. That's squaring up a quilt.